Have you ever pondered on the depth of corruption that plagues West Africa, particularly in Liberia? This is a topic that demands our attention. Today, we delve into the alleged corrupt activities of 8 government officials, starting with the ones in Liberia. Our first official under the spotlight is Nathaniel F. McGill, a senior Liberian government official. Allegations against him include bribing business owners, manipulating procurement processes, and making off-the-books payments. This is not just an abuse of power, but a clear exploitation of the trust given to him by the people of Liberia. Next, we turn to Serenius Cephas, another former Liberian official. Cephas is accused of receiving bribes, intimidating prosecutors, and tampering with evidence. His actions not only undermine the justice system, but also erode the public's faith in the government's ability to uphold the law. Our third official is Bill Twewe, also from Liberia. Twewe is alleged to have diverted funds and awarded contracts to a private company in which he had a personal interest. This is not just unethical, but it is also a gross misuse of public resources. Now, we move to the incumbent president of Liberia, George M. Weah. Despite his promises to end corruption, the persistent high levels of corruption and the cost of living have caused increasing public discontent. The lack of accountability for war crimes and the poor ranking of Liberia in terms of corruption, bad salaries, structure for employees, and poverty also raises questions about Weah's governance. Next is Jefferson T. Koigi, appointed as a city mayor. Since his appointment by the President George Weah, Mr. Koigi had not made a single impact in bringing changes in the nation's capital Monrovia. His incompetences and low credibility left the country dirty and disorganized. Money and power are only their priority, but not the country interest. Samuel Tweah comes next. Appointed as the finance minister of the Republic of Liberia, one can only hope that he leaves power and never comes back. Over the years, Mr. Tweah has lost credibility. The cause of low salaries for government's employees across the country was engineered by him, but soon the cry of civil servant will be heard, and the nation will have their joy once again. Moving beyond Liberia, we look at 2 officials from other West African nations. Although the specifics of their corrupt activities might differ, the underlying theme of abusing power for personal gain remains the same. To summarize, corruption in West Africa, particularly in Liberia, is a pervasive issue. Officials like Nathaniel McGill, Serenius Cephas, Bill Twewe, Samuel Tweah, Jefferson T. Koigi allegedly misuse their powers for personal gain, while leaders like George Weah fail to live up to their promises of eradicating corruption. After his promise to the Congress for Democratic Change, CDC, former lawmaker Acarius Moses Gray, association with a corrupt administration, was kicked out of the House of Representatives because of his arrogancy, corruption, and poor leadership ability. And Beaufort Chambers, who was also kicked out as he served as Speaker of the House of Representative political promises, also add to the complex tapestry of corruption during his time. The fight against corruption is a long and arduous one. But recognizing government-elect led by H.E. Joseph Boakai, Liberia can hope again for a better change. God bless Mama Liberia, and may God bless the new Liberia leader-elect.